Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about how to deal with the upset guest when they come back to your restaurant or your hotel. Now, for an example, I'll tell you this incident had happened, if I'm not wrong, 3 to 4 months before. It was during Ramadan time. Yes, it was during the Ramadan time. So there was this guest who had booked a coupon in one of the restaurant outlets in my hotel for her best friend and her husband. Now the buffet timings were from 6:30 to 10, if I'm not wrong, and the guest came around, by uh, 8:30 or 9:30. Know what exactly the time was. I think so they'd come around 8:30 to 9:15. Between that much time they had reached the restaurant. Upon their arrival, they found few things very disappointing. Now, what were these things? These things were: A, there was no food at the buffet. B, the service they had was poorly managed. C, they were fasting, so they didn't have, whenever they left the whole journey, when they drove and when they came after the iftar time, whenever they might have gone, they didn't eat or drink anything. So over here, the restaurant people did not even offer them a glass of water, or the table of a bottle of water was not kept on the table. So the guest who was there, who had come for the iftar, were very disappointed, because the place where this hotel was way far from the area they live. It's almost a 1.5 hour drive. So now guys, imagine the situation that you are a guest, you're going to a restaurant, you are fasting the whole day, and you've gone for your iftar, and you drove 1.5 hour. You didn't have anything in middle of the road, because you know that you're going for iftar. That means there'll be great food. You want to have that rather having something on the way. You go there and then you see this thing happening. How would you feel? You will feel very much irritated at that point of time. You would feel that, is this a joke or something? Now this guest were highly disappointed. It took them a lot of time to just call the staff on the floor. If you know what I mean, staff on the floor means the person who is supposed to be there in the restaurant. That is the waiters or the server or the captain or the supervisor. After around 15 to 20 minutes, the captain comes and he goes like, "Oh, I heard that you have called me. What's the issue?" Captain acted like he's pretty cool about whatever was happening. He offered the guest the a la carte menu and told that we don't have buffet anymore, so you can choose something from the a la carte. Now this thing, guys, remember, when the guest is upset, you are first of all say sorry to them, make them understand your point of view. Probably there might be shortage of food at that point of time, or whatever it is. Fine, you cannot arrange the buffet for them, but then don't tell them that you have to pay for a la carte. No. Over here, you are showing the guests that whatever the coupon or the voucher they have got with whatever they've paid for, that amount is already gone, and now you want them to do another expense just so that they can do the dinner. Then in that case, guys, McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, any other outlet are much convenient to go and do your dinner. Now this captain behaved like this. The guest was pretty upset. She left. She and her husband. Next day, they report a complaint. They put a complaint on the Insta page of the hotel. They put it on the on TripAdvisor. They put it on Groupon. All these social media sites. This one hotel was defamed at that point of time. Luckily, good thing what had happened was the person whoever was handling the social media account of the hotel read this thing on Instagram, told the F&B director to call upon the guest and make them apologize, or tell him to apologize him and make sure that this complaint is further not raised, because this was there on all the social media platforms, right, from TripAdvisor, Booking.com, Trivago, whatever, Expedia, whatever you name the hotel websites are there, it was there everywhere. The next day, so I think on the Saturday itself, the F&B director called upon the guest, requested the guest that we are highly sorry first. Now again, if you don't say sorry to the guest, it will show that you are least water for the guest. Guys, always remember, even if it's your mistake or even if it's not your mistake, you have to be very apologetic towards your guest, because you never know that this guest might give you the business next time, or will take away your business. If he puts one bad comment, who knows that he's so influencer that maybe 100 among them might just not come to your hotel because they have seen one bad experience. This guest, the F&B director apologized the guest and made sure to come in the same month, during Ramadan itself, one of the days, so that they could be given proper service at this point of time. And the F&B director mentioned also that whatever time you guys are coming, it is fine, we will arrange the buffet for you, we'll make sure the food is hot and you're served proper food. Now, this thing, when I came to know, I was shocked, because I was working in this place and I always saw how genuine my colleagues were at work. But when this incident happened, I was really shaken up. I was like, okay, they just have one face to show the management and the other face they have it to show the guest. Because at the night you will not find any GM coming for rounds, or you won't find your F&B director coming on rounds. Max to max they work for, if they start their shift at 9, they end up by 6. So whatever happens after 6, they will obviously not come to me. And once you know that okay, the management is not there, you wish to do whatever you want to do, which is not right. So the next time that the guest was called, the whole hotel knew, because this guest had written a complaint on every website. So the guest details was sent to the front office, told the bellboy also that these 3 people are expected to come, make sure that they are welcome properly. So the F&B captain personally went them to receive them from the gate of the hotel, got them inside the restaurant, made them sit, offered them water, offered them dates, offered them coffee. They were told that okay, these are the dishes we have on the buffet, and they made sure that even if the buffet is empty, the refilling is done instantly. It's not like you're waiting for half an hour or for 5 minutes or whatever it is. If you see the buffet is getting empty, the next thing they have done at that point was got it refilled. Now, why have I told you this incident is, wait, the incident doesn't get over yet. I forgot one point. Now, during that particular time, there was an in the there was a colleague of mine from my college. She played a very amazing role. Now, what was her role in that? She went to the guests, she spoke to them, she again apologized, and she made sure that the food, the service they should get was up to date. So after every 10-20 minutes, she was gone. She went to the specific table, asked them, okay, do you want anything? Do you want some juices? Do you want some dates? Do you want, whatever you want, you can just let me know. This is how you should give 100% service. And trust me, guys, this girl, my classmate, was just an intern with me, and just in 1.5 months, she literally got a proposal for being a permanent employee. Imagine. Because the management loved the way she did the service. There was sometimes the HOD has literally told the employees over there that more than you, the interns are doing well, which is a very big thing. While you're an intern, this is the time to prove yourself. This is the time you need to show hotels that they have not taken a wrong decision. Every hotel has his or own perspective among interns. In some hotels, this thing I've told many times in my videos. In some hotels, interns are treated as an helping hand, where in other hotels, interns are treated as to someone who has to be taught what happens in the hotel industry. So I guess this is the thing I wanted to convey. This was one incident which was going in my head for a very long time. I thought that I need to share this because maybe in future you might come across any of this kind of situation, so you know that okay, as an employee, if someone doesn't do it right way, you as an intern do it the right way. And I hope all of you are having a great internships ahead. All the best for your internships if you're going to go, and if you're currently doing some internships anywhere. Trust me, guys, you are doing well. It's just that you need to a bit of polishing is needed. That is, a bit of cleverness is really required. A bit of smartness, a bit of cleverness, a bit of the way the others work. You don't have to work that way. If you can find a new alternative, that is something they're looking for. Okay, if there's one standard procedure of going and serving the guests, and if you can add a little touch to it, that changes a lot of things. So that's it for this video, guys. Take care, have a great time, I guess. And if you're doing internships, enjoy your internship, because every internship is full of enjoyment and good of luck. So until next time, bye bye, guys. Take care.